Hello, everybody out there. How are you all doing today? Today, we have the Wyze video doorbell that we're going to be checking out. Um, just got this a couple of days ago. I've been waiting for this and excited to try it out to see how it works. It's one of those that says you can answer your door from anytime, anywhere. Very, very good price on this. I forget what it was, but it was really inexpensive, like 25 or 30 bucks, something like that. That is a pre-order, pre-release pricing. It'll go up 5 or 10 bucks maybe on that. Usually it's only like 5 bucks or something. So price on this is really good compared to some of the other video doorbells that you get out there. And this promises to be just as good. This gives you a 12-second clip that's stored up in the Wyze cloud, and you can choose to, that's for free by the way, or you can choose, I believe, to upgrade to a higher quality service where you can store much more video out there. Has night vision, gives you the tall version, like so when you're looking at your cell phone, you've got it adjusted vertically like that, and you'll be able to see a full-size version. 1080p motion detection. It's waterproof, IP65 waterproof. Has two-way audio, so you can talk to whoever's at the door. And if you subscribe, it has a person detection also. So let's see what is in the box. It's a very small box, as you can see. Like that. I don't like to have some big giant thing in the box. We have this, and that's just a paper piece. This looks like the chime that you would plug into an outlet somewhere, and the doorbell would probably be tied to the chime. And one thing I don't like about this, I think I'm going to know already, is this does not use your existing chime. You replace your chime with a different one, with this one. And so if you got a really fancy chime or something, I don't think you can keep that. Although, I believe I saw somewhere you can program the chime on this. We'll find out. So inside the box are two other boxes besides that. Let's see what's in them. One of them should hold our doorbell with a wedge that can let you mount it on an angle if you need to. It's tight in there. Holy cow. Let's push it from the other side. Okay, there's the wedge, so it would go flat up against the door this way, and see how it's wedge shaped that way. So if your doorbell's off in the corner somewhere, you can angle it so that you can see in front of the doorway a little bit better. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Or you got the mount that just lets you mount flat. That goes with the wedge too. Let's see what else. I think this is your mounting hardware. You've got screws, wire nuts. Two of these items are clips that let you clip into the doorbell itself, and then gives you leads that you can plug into your doorbell, and then use the wire nuts to tie them into your existing doorbell wiring. And another of these items in there, there's a little flat piece right there. Let's just take it out if we can. That replaces your existing chime. So, okay, so here's the stuff that's in there. These two are what screw into the doorbell and gives you your little leads that you can plug into your existing wiring, and then just tuck up under this or in the hole. This is like a little, it's not a fuse, it's like a little resistor piece that you unplug the two wires going to your chime, and then just use your wire nuts to connect this, so it bypasses your chime. So when you push the door button on this, it allows it to flow through this to your transformer, your 24-volt transformer that runs your doorbell system, and gives you a complete circuit. But it doesn't use the chime that you have in your house. So you do have to have existing 24-volt wiring for your doorbell, which most do. Inside here, man, these boxes are tight, aren't they? There's even an arrow that says push it out the other end. Okay, let's push it out the other end then. There's the doorbell. And that's pretty cool. There are a couple of things that you can do ahead of time, such as I could mount these to there, you know, see, it really kind of depends on which direction I need to go with them, but I got to unscrew these, of course, before I can get them on there. Your Wyze doorbell would just clip right into the mount here, and then if you need to use the wedge, you screw the wedge. There's screw holes that go all the way through, so you'd mount the whole thing to whoever you need to. I think I just put it upside down. Yes, I did. Oh, wait. So you screw this to the wedge, and then the wedge has its own holes that you screw wherever you need to as well. So you can adjust this however you want to, and then you just clip this to that. That's pretty cool. So that's the box. That's the parts. Quick start guide here. Tells you what you need to do. Tells you what's in the box. So let's have at it. This says the first step is download the Wyze app. Click the plus sign to add the Wyze chime. And then you can install with or without the wedge. And it doesn't give you a whole lot else other than that. I mean, very minimal instructions. You almost have to know how to install it before you install it. That's kind of messed up. I don't know if I'm particularly crazy about the instructions here. That's my clock going off there. So, let's get started. Let's go first to the existing chime and install this. Come with me.
All right, so here is the not the transformer, but here is where my chime is. It's a two-tone chime with a front and a rear. My rear is still connected. You've got one leg coming from the transformer. One wire goes out to your rear button, and then the wire comes back from the rear button into this, so that when you hit the button, it completes a circuit and causes this to chime. The front, same thing. I don't want there to be the potential for power to the front doorbell while I'm working on this, so I've got one side disconnected so that I cannot get voltage to the front doorbell wires, because I don't want to touch those together and accidentally short something out like my transformer. So before I install this piece, which will go between here and here, then I'm just going to set this up right here. I'm going to disconnect this so there's no voltage. Now I have measured voltage in my transformer. I went downstairs to take a look and measured voltage. It is a 20 volt transformer. Operating volt for the Wyze camera, doorbell camera, is 16 to 24. So 20 is right in the middle and fits perfect. So now we go outside and replace the doorbell. All right, there is my existing doorbell. I'm going to try to work fairly quick here because I am outside and it is about 25 degrees. So I'm just going to take these old screws out. These have been in here a while. Get a smaller screwdriver here. Thankfully I had one ready. There is my wires. And I'm going to disconnect this. And there we go. Now I'm going to get some sandpaper and clean these wires up here. And I'm also going to take a moment to take this mount these. Let's see. Let's try up like this. See what happens. I may have to move them, but we're going to start with that for right now. Sorry for my hand being in the way. So there's those. Now I'm going to go get the mount so that I can mount the bracket that this goes onto here, and make sure I've got room for my wire nuts, because it doesn't look like I got a whole lot of room there, does it? So as I look at this, I'm not going to have room with this plate on there, and this part goes up and this part goes down. I'm not going to have room with that on there to get wire nuts. So what I'm going to have to do is just connect these leads directly to here, since I've got enough wire, room to do that. And I'm going to have to mount a new plate here. So I'm going to get those leads off of my thingy here, dropping the screw. But while I'm going to do that, let's drill the holes. I've got them marked. Make sure that looks all right. Yep, that one looks good. So we will mount that in place. And that's aluminum, so that's going to be hard to get started. I may need to go just a hair bigger. Let me go get a different drill bit and go a bit bigger. Alrighty, I got this mounted. It was tight getting those in there, but now I should just be able to push this right back in. And you know what? I got it upside down. I said make sure this goes up, and I didn't. So let's twist it around real quick. Tell you what, anything that'll make me stand out in the cold longer than I wanted to. Alrighty, as you can see, we have it clipped into place, and got the mount the right way around this time. So now back into the warm house so we can finish up the rest. Alrighty, back at my chime, I have attached between here and the front door chime. I didn't take this off. And normally I would take this one off as well, the white wire, and use a wire nut, but since I'm also retaining use of my rear chime, I didn't want to do that. And I may redo this because it's sticking out a little bit there. Don't like that. Let's just loop it under. There we go. Nice and out of the way. And I can close that cover up. And I could hear the Wyze doorbell. Let's go take a look at that. If I look at that, it is flashing now. It wants me to program it. So let's go plug in the chime. All right, at this point, I've plugged my Wyze chime in. I didn't wait long. I waited too long while I was messing around here. I'm going to go to my Wyze app. I'm going to add a device, home, or not, cameras, Wyze doorbell. There we go. Click here to skip the tutorial. Okay. I don't necessarily know if I need. Let's just go next. Yeah. Okay, I got the transformer. Yeah, I got the wall plate. Next. Required items. So it actually tells you how to do all of this. Open the chime box. 2 wires, 3 wires. I got 3 wires. Front trans rear. Front door. Bypass the front wire. Actually, the app tells you more than the instructions. This is nice to know. Wiring work done. Next, disconnect the doorbell. Did that. It is perpendicular. Just a wall plate. Install the wall plate. And yep, did that. Connected the wires. Turn on the doorbell power. Please confirm that your doorbell is now flashing yellow. Sure, we did that. Ready to connect if it does not press the reset button. It said ready to connect. Okay, yeah, gotta type in a password here. Now it says scan this QR code with the doorbell. So let's go back outside in the cold where I didn't want to go. All right, it's saying
QR code scanned. Please wait.
Nice. It got that quick. I heard QR code scanned. And it says it can take a minute. Ooh, it says setup completed. Name it. Let's go front doorbell for now. Continue. Maybe later. Status check. Solid blue light that is not flashing. Okay, let's go take a look. It has a solid blue light, but is... Oh, there it goes. It is fully functional. Solid blue light. Next. Yep. Okay, done. Now we can add a chime. Check this out. Okay. Oh, that is the chime. Yes, tech. That's the thing that we've got plugged in. Plug in your chime and press the reset button. That's there. Okay, that's going. Ooh. Check that out. Finish. I'll get the firmware. Oh, check it out. We've got video. We've got video. It works. I have video out my front doorbell. That's nice, isn't it, guys? So, that's it for setting it up. The whole process, including filming for you guys, took maybe 45 minutes. And if I wouldn't have filmed it, would have probably taken a lot less. But that was not bad at all. I gotta say, I'm pretty darn happy with that. Let me reach out here and ring the doorbell too. There's my clock again. So if we had the clock going earlier, that might have been an hour then. That is loud, isn't it? So I can plug that chime in wherever I need to, wherever it works best for me. But we got her done, guys. We have the Wyze mounted. That actually was pretty darn easy. You know, they should tell you in the manual, just go ahead and load the app and start it there, because the instructions there are superior. Without going through and seeing that, I would have known nothing about the doorbell piece, the chime piece, except I already knew how to install this. I had an advantage from the beginning. So I guess lesson learned, use the app. Everything is done by app these days, not manuals, so make use of it. Very happy with this. This is sweet. So, and the picture quality, as you saw, was really nice, so I'm very happy with this. So there we go. Hope you guys got something out of that, and hope it made a little bit of sense to you. Post any questions that you have. I'll try to answer them. Oops, I'm not an expert, but I will do what I can. And super pleased. For the price, I could not be happier. And you can do two-way communications and talk. I don't have anybody to talk with here. I'm in the house by myself at the moment. Everybody else is off shopping. So otherwise, I'd show you that, but sweet. It's really nice, isn't it, guys? Check her out. Go to Wyze.com. I'm not sponsored or anything. I'm just telling you I like the products that I've got from them so far. They seem to work really well. So I've got a couple other cameras and stuff too, and been very, very pleased. I've got one that's been going for quite a long time now.
some plugs and things that I use to help automate turning my Christmas lights on and off to conserve energy and stuff like that. So check them out. See you later, guys.